30 for 1 at one stage, the Kings cruising along, and all of a sudden it's 32 for 4.
Good thinking.
Zakir Hassan, the left-hander, only 20 years of age. He represented the Bangladesh under-19s, where Mehdi Hassan Miraj was the captain. But I fail to. It's so difficult to understand what is going through the batsman's mind. I mean, it is teamwork, and you know exactly what is happening around you. You've lost 3 wickets, 2 very quickly, and then this. In 5 balls, they've lost 3 wickets. Nothing shot in the end.
Over-ambitious,
Come on, TJ, come
if
on,
I may
TJ.
say. It's not needed at this stage of the game. You've just been talking about trying to consolidate. They need exactly
Get the
that.
pressure on, TJ.
And
Go run, Santos.
it's not all about big shots. You're playing on a distant surface. You're chasing a low score, should I say. And it's about knocking the ball around and making sure you get onto the other end, get yourself in 2 new batters. You're not really sure what's going on exactly on this sort of surface. But having said that, you're looking for a big shot. No, pick up a single, yeah? Well, that's the over. 33 for 4.
Come on, Riyad. Come, Riyad.
পানির প্রয়োজনে আমরা আছি সবসময় আপনার পাশে। বাংলাদেশের সর্বাধিক ব্যবহৃত পানির ট্যাঙ্ক গাজী ট্যাঙ্ক। গাজী প্রথম, গাজী সেরা। বাংলাদেশের সমৃদ্ধিতে গাজী গ্রুপ।
Power play done and dusted. 33 for 4 in the power play. Not good from Rajshahi Kings. Irresponsible batting, to be really honest.
I just wonder what you'll be thinking about. You just lost 3 quick wickets in quick succession as well. What will be the talk in the change room? You'll be very disappointed. And it's a no-brainer, really.
Well, first and foremost, they've got to stop losing wickets now. I mean, they've got to ensure that they don't lose another one here. 2 new batsmen in the crease, fantastic work from the Khulna Titans. And just looking back at the tournament, again shout, leg before shout, not interested the umpire. Just going back to the tournament, they haven't been very good with the bat. Rajshahi Kings, they have a very good bowling attack. This is power play. Looking at the wall of wickets, Mominul Haq trapped in front. Back live. Gained low. Wickets. And straight into the hands of the big man, Brathwaite. Sending back Shomo Shawkar. Yeah, scores of 106 all out against Dhaka Dynamites. Rajshahi Kings, 118 for 3, which they went on to win against the same opponents. 124 all out against the Victorians, and then 135 for 8 against Rangpur. So they haven't had a really good time with the bat, and that should certainly give a lot of hope to someone like Mahela Jawad, and that could have been the discussion after that batting display of 128 for 9. Well, okay, fine, we've got the runs on the board, but if you look back, Rajshahi has not been very good with the bat. So if you can pick up early wickets, you will put them into tremendous amount of pressure. That's exactly what has happened. That is brilliant from Khulna Titans.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more. End of the over, 33 for 4.
সর্বোৎকৃষ্ট কাঁচামালে তৈরি গাজী পিভিসি পাইপ, আগাগোড়া মজবুত, বাংলাদেশের সেরা পাইপ। গাজী পাইপ আগে আসতে কত উপকারী না পাইতাম।
গাজী প্রথম, গাজী শেষ।
রিয়াদ করা রিয়াদ ওর মনে হয় করা রিয়াদ আরেকটা করা
What was it, brilliant?
পানির প্রয়োজনে আমরা আছি সবসময় আপনার পাশে। বাংলাদেশের সর্বাধিক ব্যবহৃত পানির ট্যাঙ্ক গাজী ট্যাঙ্ক। গাজী প্রথম, গাজী সেরা। বাংলাদেশের সমৃদ্ধিতে গাজী গ্রুপ।
It's turning out to be a mammoth of a score. Just going back to your point as the previous over, Mahelaja, the thought process as to leading up to these games, I feel the batters, they've been low in confidence. You need runs on the board at the end of the day. It's not all about bowling. They're bowling heavy, I feel. I had a chat with Carlos Brathwaite earlier. 128 may not be enough. You just never know though, but it's still not enough. You need runs on the board. And I do feel that he does have a lot of options sitting out. Perhaps try and juggle it a little bit and see which ones are the right options for him. But at this stage, you can't go with hit or miss. You got to be more precise in your decisions and who's coming in and who's in form.
David Malan, new bowler. What an over from Mahmudullah. The previous one was a maiden. Nathan Daskate has got loads of experience.
Come on, David.
122 matches. Again Apesh. Oh. Falling just short of that fielder. I think also important for a batsman to realize that once you start losing wickets, then the new batsmen have got to stop playing shots in the air. You got to get a start to your innings by playing all along the ground. You can still pick up a boundary. If it's there in the zone, if it's in the slot, okay, go for it. But if it's not, then there's a higher percentage of risk involved in that shot when you try to play that. Some shots like played by Mahdi Hassan Miraj, Summo Sarkar. And
Come on, boys.
once you do understand that yes, I've made a mistake, then it's too late because you're already back in the hat. So that's what you need from the others. Surely it can still happen in favor of either team. And you've got to give credit to Khulna Titans to pull that back, trying to defend that low total of 128 for 9. Excellent work from Mahmudullah and his team.
Yeah, you're right, so. It's a no-brainer. Tell you what, 7 runs in the last 20 balls and with the loss of 3 wickets. It's not good cricket, that. And they need to pull it back. You can afford to eat up a lot of, well, not a lot of balls, but you can eat up 2 overs or so. Get yourself and get used to the surface. And that's what you're talking about. It's not about playing hard early on as you walk into bat. Give yourself a bit of a chance. Because at the moment it looks like they're playing on a different service, don't they?
Yeah, losing wickets, that's what can... it do. And you are all of a sudden in for Ryan Daskate to finish the over. 41 for 4.
Ekranta Disha. Shabash Arif.
Be in action in the evening match. Selfie time. That's nicely fielded because had it just gone past it, he didn't actually time it to perfection. They had ample time, Nazmul Hussain, to dive to the right. Let's have a look at the last ball of the last over. Went all the way for 6 in that mid-wicket area. Loose delivery, poor delivery, hard striker. Hit me ball. Gets the treatment.
Yeah, that's what you got to do. Without even trying anything. Don't try it. Well, not to say don't. But you got to wait for the bad ball. There's enough bad balls, as we've seen. Bowlers are going to get it wrong, especially even in a spot of bother like they are now. But having said that, we're thinking different. Adrenaline kicks in, pressure kicks in, but at this level you have to be able to handle it and be able to build it up. And these are the guys coming in next. Yonka, Udana has been very good with the bat. Sunny can also hit a few, but it's not easy for the guys coming in next. Get in and make sure you see your team through.
It looks like that they will need contributions from 7, 8 and 9. Crucial for Rajshahi Kings. But these two in the middle have some sort of partnership. Sweeping away, that's very good. Really good shot from the youngster Zakir, which is in a boundary. Very good. Drifting down the leg side.
Yep, that's what I'm talking about. The bowlers are going to get it wrong. And you put it away quite nicely, just like he's done. Sliding it down the leg. Just helping it along its way. It's not much of a risk. It's not even a risk shot. Good shot.
It's a lovely shot. Perfect placement. Played it really nicely. Nice roll of the wrist so that it goes all along the ground. Again, this one short. Apish, gone. Again in the air. Good catch in the deep. And the skipper takes his second wicket.
Well, they seem to be taking a liking of Carlos Brathwaite. He has got big hands and is not going to miss out on those. But have a look at the shot. Not quite there. Mahmudullah dragged it shorter than previously. Good catch in the end. Delightful moments. Have a look at him. They know they need more wickets. Unfortunately, Zakir Hassan is there to go for 7. 47 for 5. And the umpires are going to go on a Bashanara LPG strategic timeout.
যেমন গ্যাস সাশ্রয়ী তেমনি রান্নার লোডও নিতে পারে প্রচুর। গাজী স্টোভ কিচেনের পারফেক্ট পার্টনার।
Same result once you see the batsman trying to hit in the air and getting dismissed. Getting caught in the deep. This time around it was Zakir Hassan who was caught by Carlos Brathwaite of the bowling of Mahmudullah after picking up a really good boundary when he swept one. In trouble, certainly in a spot of bother. 47 for 5 after 8.4 overs. Yonker, the new batsman, followed by Udana, Sunny, Islam and the Fizz. Good fight back from Titans. Laurie Evans was the first one to go, caught by Taijul of Junaid Khan. Trapped of the bowling of Mahmudullah, kept low. Mehdi Hassan really didn't need to play that shot because they had already lost Mominul in the previous over. And just kept losing wickets by hitting shots in the air and finding the field. Good catch, but he's coming quite quick. Zakir Hassan once again getting caught in the deep. He's involved in the deep for sure. Carlos Brathwaite taking some good neat catches.
Yeah, and they're calling the Titans as well in response. I mean, credit to them. They picked up wickets. Junaid Khan started off the proceedings picking up just the 1 wicket. Visa not a little bit expensive. Taijul 2 wickets. Mahmudullah came at the right time as well, picking up 2 wickets.
And the last 24 balls, Rajshahi has lost 4 wickets and only scored 17 runs. Previous over was a maiden from Mahmudullah. Again a good start from him, and they know that the Rajshahi batsmen are keen to hit in the air.
Number 6, Riyad, number 6, boy.
Must be very disappointed. Lance Klusener using not a big total, and after the end of 9 overs, 5 down for 47.
Good going, boys. Come on, Malan, come on, boy.
সর্বোৎকৃষ্ট কাঁচামালে তৈরি গাজী পিভিসি পাইপ, আগাগোড়া মজবুত, বাংলাদেশের সেরা পাইপ। গাজী পাইপ আগে আসলে কত উপকারী না পাইতাম। গাজী প্রথম, গাজী সেরা।
The Titans winning the toss and deciding to bat first. The Titans are making 128 for 9. In reply, 47 for 5. Mehdi Hasan was good with the ball, 2 for 21. So was Sunny and Odana. Some irresponsible shots. Now they need 82 of 66. Make that 81. The new batsman here is because of this. Once again, trying to play a shot in the air, sweeping and a very good catch in the deep by Carlos Brathwaite. Already taken now 2 catches. This is a good fight back. I've said that it's a bit of an irresponsible batting in the middle, but you've got to give credit to the bowlers, the way they've created the pressure and forced the batsmen to play in the air.
You almost get the feeling that as a batting unit, the more dot balls you face, the more pressure you build in yourself. And credit to Mahmudullah and his bowlers, they've done a great job thus far in making sure that batters are not rotating the strike easily. Having said that, in this one, they're going to try and play big shots. Just the previous ball, dabbing it straight back to the bowler, instead of actually looking for that long off.
Yeah, spot on. Even long on. You just go down the ground and pick up a single. Or play with soft hands on the offside and pick up an easy single just like that. They've got to keep on rotating the strike because the boundaries have come, but they've just lost too many wickets at this stage. 29 dots, 23 singles, 3 fours and 2 sixes. The wicket column is the problem. It's a low full toss on the legs, and he's hit that straight to deep mid wicket just for a single.
Yeah, this is where my argument comes in as well. 50, that single brings up the 50. And the more dot balls you face, it's going to be difficult. Oh, thinking of the run. End of the over, 50 for 5.
বাংলাদেশের সর্বাধিক ব্যবহৃত পানির ট্যাঙ্ক গাজী ট্যাঙ্ক। গাজী প্রথম, গাজী সেরা। বাংলাদেশের সমৃদ্ধিতে গাজী গ্রুপ।
10 overs completed. That's the
ভালোবাসার সুন্দর গল্পগুলো তো সুন্দর কিছু থেকেই শুরু হয়। নতুন ডিজাইন, পুরো স্টেনলেস স্টিল দিয়ে তৈরি গাজী সিং কিচেনটা সুন্দর করে সংসারটা।
Suddenly they find themselves on the back foot, and responsible for most of that has been the captain of the Khulna Titans. 2 for 9 for Mahmudullah Riyad so far into his 4th over. It's been absolutely top class bowling from the skipper, and it's set up very nicely at the moment. what seemed to be a rather one-sided affair is turning into quite an interesting scenario. As I say, a very good afternoon to Danny Morrison.
Shammers, delight to be back here with you. And say, first time to Salette. Isn't it wonderful to see the skipper taking centre stage and initiating this comeback? To his last over, he's got two for spit.
He has indeed. And he's changing his field around, crisscrossing at the other end, behind square on the off and onside. There's a short third man and a short fine leg, well, within the 30-yard circle. Have a look at the bowling figures, really top class. They've come back very well. And that jack back in. Now he's cramped for space. Bit of bat, I think. I don't think there will be signal for a leg by. Inquiring look from Mahmudullah Riyad, thinking that it might have hit pad, not bat.
Yeah, I think Mummers has got a little excited here. Because he's got two for not many. Yes, certainly that lovely bit of purchase off the straight.
Oh yes,
Another one he bowls. It's almost a carom ball. Yeah. He gets it to keep a little low, changes the pace.
Well, it's interesting setup, to say the least. 78 needed from 57 balls. That's the one just comes back in, but that's put away into the deep for a single. It's not been easy since the fall of those wickets. You go back to when they were just 30 for 1, and then suddenly 30 for 2, 32 for 2, 32 again. And there you go, 47 for 5. What a turnaround in this game. All credit to the Khulna Titans bowlers and maybe a little bit of indiscretion on the part of the batters. That's around the corner. That's the way to maneuver the balls right now. I think they've got to steady the rocking boat.
Well, I'll tell you what, Ryan Tendusgarda is the man to do it. So much T20 around the globe. Just about every country where there's been major franchise T20 cricket. This fella here has been in the thick of it. He's got so much experience. England and the county scene. He's played in New Zealand and theirs. Played in the CPL, BPL, you name it. 11 and it's 53 for 5.
Well, low-scoring matches can be.
যেমন গ্যাস সাশ্রয়ী তেমনি রান্নার লোডও নিতে পারে প্রচুর। গাজি স্টোভ কিচেনের পারফেক্ট পার্টনার।
On the way down with regard to the game here between the Rajshahi Kings and the Khulna Titans. Poised very nicely at the moment. Kajal, oops, not quite ready for it. Ryan Tendusgarda on 12. Yonka, his partner, Christian Yonka at the other end. A little bit of turn, he plays on top of the bounce, and his fielding allows a single.
Yeah, just you've got someone like Tendusgarda in your lineup. Steadies things, makes life so much easier. Particularly when you're suddenly 4 down very quickly, 5 down. Mentioned T20. 321 matches, Ryan Tendusgarda, 283 innings. Best of 121. Yeah, confirmation he is so good. White ball cricket and particularly this form of the game.
Oh, that's gone. He backed away. You put the muggers on him, didn't you, Danny boy? He backed away, got a bit of toe end of the bat, and it was taken well behind the wicket.
Good job too. Those in orange going berserk. Tenduscarter, 13. From 13, well, there you go. It was preordained, lined up. Got to 13, off his 13th, and it had to happen. Really good catch too. Tremendous. And the celebrations with Tajul Islam to get rid of the dangerous Tenduscarter. Johra, what a good catch. 13, done and dusted. It's 55 for 6 here.
নিরাপদ হোক পথ চলা।
Tajul. Come on, boys. Number 7, boy. Number 7, TJ.
Going to be Isiru Udana now coming in now. Talking about this game being a game of glorious uncertainties. He's proved it even in the shorter format. 109th game for him, 125.5 on his strike rate. He's got 556 runs in the kitty so far. Needs to play out of his skin, play a good knock if they're going to make it. The Rajshahi Kings. Whoa, not quite sure of that.
Tough for the right armers. You're up against Tajul Islam. Look at that, going off the straight. Good enough. Purchase from the pitch. Uneven bounce. One that does fizz a little bit, and that's produced good thinking. Let's get the slip in, rightly so. The slip has been introduced because of the wicket here of Tenduscarter. Now you've got Udana in.
That's good from the skipper. You've got the new man in, try and get another quick wicket. He just waits for that to come on. An excellent over completed. 55 for 6 after 12.
One more good over, boy. Come on, David.
সর্বোৎকৃষ্ট কাঁচামালে তৈরি গাজী পিভিসি পাইপ আগাগোড়া মজবুত বাংলাদেশের সেরা পাইপ গাজী পাইপ আগে আসলে কত উপকারী না পাইতাম গাজী প্রথম গাজী সেরা
55 for 6 after 12. Who would have thought about this situation?
পানির প্রয়োজনে আমরা আছি সবসময় আপনার পাশে বাংলাদেশের সর্বাধিক ব্যবহৃত পানির ট্যাঙ্ক গাজী ট্যাঙ্ক গাজী প্রথম গাজী সেরা বাংলাদেশের সমৃদ্ধিতে গাজী গ্রুপ
Crowd slowly building up here. Yeah, it's good coming all around. This the evening game they're looking forward to. Right in front of that, smothering the spin.
You mentioned that too, Shammers, with the select sixes. It was match 16, the second of the double header. Yeah, lovely little posse that, isn't it? That natural terracing carved into the side of the hill. It adds to it.
Yes, one, Ariful.
The covered stand, that obviously needs a few more folk in there, but that'll start to fill up, say, closer to match 2. Oh, Lassith. He's chilling.
Number 7.
Hanging out with lack of football. Hot out there for him. Shouldn't be, Shammers.
Lovely bowling, David.
Well, have a look at the drone now going around. And where are we? Now it's just coming around to where we are, right in the middle. There you go. That's the drone looking into our commentary box. Get closer, closer. Don't crash, please. Well, he almost crashed there.
No one is freaking out viewers, Shammers. But Milan, tell you what, when he gets it right, he can be quite useful. Doesn't have to get a lot of spin. You get that length right, you get the batsman a little crease bound, a little unsure.
It's not been easy in the last few overs. All credit to the Khulna Titans bowlers. Udana leans back and sends it into the deep, and he gets his first run in this innings. 72 needed of 44 balls. Target is 129.
Boys, come on, boys.
It's just changing around the field. Mahmudullah Riyad has been doing that on several occasions. Every change in the batter. It's Christian Yonka on strike now. All he can do is just push the ball into the deep, thinking of a second run. Oh dear, they've got it because